Thanks for joining us. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Colorado Rockies. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. It's been quite a series so far, and the excitement's only ramping up as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, being down 3-1, calling it a do-or-die game is no exaggeration, but these situations tell us a lot about a team's character, and for some teams, it brings out their... It kind of proved to be an overwhelming scenario to face, and so we'll see how they show up here today.
And we'll also get to see what kind of killer instinct they have on the other side. Some teams can get a little too relaxed when they're so comfortably in the driver's seat. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Ready to go now? And today's starting pitcher, Garrett Crochet. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, this guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates and guys that are playing behind him.
Leading off with the Nationals, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
And here it comes. Jackie Robinson takes a ball here as he stands in now.
First pitch. 706.
Stanton is there.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, you hear about a lot of guys who are 2 or 3 sports stars in college. Jackie Robinson, a 4 sports star. He was a Division I standout in baseball, basketball, football, and track.
And a foul ball left side. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's one down.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Olsen handles the chance. He handles it himself. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
That is third.
As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
No score, just getting started, top of the first. To the right side. LeMahieu gets it to first. That takes care of Boggs. And that is that. Nothing doing for Washington. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Showing the slab in today's game, Robin Roberts. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
A really good outing for him.
And it gets by him.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Manny Machado now. Swing and a base hit. They take the force out. One gone, bottom half of the first. So up next, DJ LeMahieu. Good contact guy, good defender.
LeMahieu.
Runner on the go. Crushed in the air. Left center field. Way back there. No doubt about it. He flexes his power with that swing. That's his 5th homer in the series. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-0. Let's break out the StatCast numbers. It's Singy. It tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Now this one is smoked down the left field line. On its way, if it's fair, out of here. He made him pay for that one. His 6th of the series. It's 3-0. Matt Olson up to the plate.
Batting 5th, the first baseman.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Smoked on the ground, a second. Tosses to first, and Olson is set down.
Batting
2 outs, space is empty. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Big time power. And it's fouled away. The wind of the pitch. Line drive, caught. Second inning. Set to go. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Willie Mays. First offering way inside, almost got him.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
And first offering is fouled off. The wind and the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
A little out front there as he swings through it. In the air, left field, down the line. Stanton makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You've got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Yadier Molina stands in now and lets that one go for a strike. Way inside, gets out of the way. This one chopped up the middle. Throws to first. Third out. Down to the bottom of the second. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. And now it's Joey Gallo.
Leading up for the Rockies, the center fielder.
Right side.
Joey
Steps on first for the out. Jorge Alfaro at the plate.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. That's in for a strike, and that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the bag, try to make you think that you've got to stay close. Well, they didn't do a very good job of that. Got a comfortable lead, got a great jump, and that's how you steal third base.
Field 2. A bunt, and it's popped up. Tosses to first. Judge out on the play. So 2 down now, and here is Garrett Crochet. Steps off, looks to third, nothing happening. And the runner's coming home. And that one is lifted in the air. Mays sizes this one up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. All set for the start of the inning. Up now for Washington, Jason Bay. In the air to left center, Gallo ranging to his right. It spills out of his glove. The throw to third.
First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Vladimir Guerrero, the next to hit.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
On the ground. Throw home, he beats it. And now just a 2-run deficit. And now the pitcher, Robin Roberts. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Now at the plate, Jackie Robinson. Bounce to the right. And it gets by him. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out.
Well, they're trying to put the pressure on him right there. Try to score from second base on that base hit. And I tell you what, really nice job on the defense. They got it in quick enough. Cut him off at the plate. Nice job.
Barry Larkin digging in for the Nationals. And that's in there for strike 1. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2-2 now. In the air out to center. Gallo under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here's Wade Boggs now. First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Next offering is down low.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Liner caught it second. Here's Manny Machado.
The third baseman, Manny.
Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Mancini, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog, I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far,
here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He sends it out of here, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-1.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
And now, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1.
Stanton.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Gone. Giancarlo Stanton goes deep. That's his 7th home run of the series, and they add to their lead. It's 7-1. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss.
John Curtis taking over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Alvaro.
Back up the middle and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Sheesh. Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
The pitch. Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close.
That stolen base right there was all about the jump off the pitcher. He got a nice lead, timed him up perfectly, and was off to the races as soon as that pitcher went home. That's how you want to do it. That excites the entire team over there in the dugout.
Hey, makes the catch, and that'll do it. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once. New inning getting started, and now up for Washington, Willie Mays. That pitch in for a strike. Strike one.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. That one hops against the fence. And he makes it into third with a leadoff triple.
Man, I love the hustle out of the box right there to make that triple happen. And just an absolute laser into the opposite field gap. He was digging hard the entire way. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Mays, the lone runner, stands at third with no outs. Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. He'll circle the bases, and they cut into the deficit. It's 7-3. Now Molina at the plate. To third. Throws across the diamond. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Swing and a line drive caught. Two outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Slings it across, and Vladdy is set down. And that is that. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 7-3. Welcome back. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And the batter now, Garrett Crochet.
The pitcher, Garrett.
Curtis back to work. Puts a bunt down. The flip to the pitcher covering. One up, one down. And now it's Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Manny Machado leaves the yard. His 2nd home run of the series, and they add a run. It's 8-3. and their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in the sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for these guys, clearly it's the long ball.
Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. He sends a rocket to the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yeah.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. It's Singy. It tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
And it's gone. Matt Olson goes deep, and they tack one on the board. It's 11-3.
He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Now on the mound for the Nationals, T.J. Antone. Now this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Giancarlo Stanton at the
The
plate.
left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
That's a laser base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Joey Gallo steps to the plate.
Gallo.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Here comes Stanton. Mays fires it to the plate. He beats it safe. And they now lead by 9.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Here's a speed threat. Jorge Alfaro. This guy is one of the best. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And forget it. He muscles that one out the opposite way. His 10th home run of the series, and they boost their lead. It's 14-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
The hard sinker can be a pretty tough pitch because of the late life and movement, but somehow he got the barrel to that pitch, stayed through it. Really nice job of staying on the backside until it was time to transfer that weight, and a really nice home run.
It's Aaron Judge now. Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here.
Just plug and play.
Aaron Judge with a rocket. That's his 5th homer of the series. And they add a run. It's 15-3. If you hit the ball that far, you know we're going to check the numbers. Let's go back to the Nerd Herd and StatCast. That was impressive.
Yeah, wow. I mean, they don't hit him much farther than that, Boog. Everything's got to come together to hit a ball like that, and he really showed us something right there.
Into the game now, the southpaw Brad Hand. Big deficit here, but he's still got a job to do. Here's Machado, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. And fouled off. The 0-1. And that one fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
That's ripped. Base hit. And that extends the inning. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer, and they tack on 3. It's 18-3, and that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or two without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sent down to the minor leagues.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. It's Singy. It tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
2 outs, nobody on. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. An absolutely majestic shot. His 8th of the series, and they add on. It's 19-3. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
So Brad Boxberger will... Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone.
Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
And a foul ball. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one hops the wall. The relay to second. He's in there. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
And that is gone. Singy, this was a mammoth home run over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Nationals. Shane Victorino.
Number 8.
That's a strike. Going one. And now the lefty. There's a strike.
I understand you want to try to...
The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Stanton is there. Drops into the glove. One down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Robinson up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. One down, base is empty. Lined into right. Brings it in. And there's two down. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit for the Nats, Barry Larkin. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Next offering is in for a strike. Left field, way back there. Can't get there. Base hit. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
On the ground, out to short. Goes to third, in there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs. Willie Mays digging in for the Nationals. First offering, and it just misses.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a strike in there. And a 1-2. High fly ball out to center field. And that will end the inning. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, John Franco. And we'll see how he performs in this situation with his team down big. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Shohei Ohtani. The wind of the pitch. Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. Shohei Ohtani goes deep. His second homer of this series. It's 23-3. Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boo, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. That was a moonshot. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 24-3. Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A shot to left. His fifth home run of the game. It's 25-3. Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
And that ball is out of here. Here's Stanton now.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. He's a pull hitter, and that's about as much as you can pull one and keep it fair. So no surprise right there. Nothing the shifted defense can do about it, though.
Here's Joey Gallo. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. And it's safe. It's a stolen base.
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw is just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
Runner on the go again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, and they got him. The 0-2. That one ripped. It bangs off the wall. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Back here in Denver. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Todd Helton. And there's the strike. Line drive, and there's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. So a man aboard. And
leading off for Washington, the second baseman.
Aroldis Chapman comes in to take over, and he'll try to keep this big lead right where it is. That's a strike.
Number 54, Aroldis.
0-2 as he waves at that one. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch stays alive. And the 0-2. Just a weak fly ball this time. And a base hit right there. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane.
Goes to second for one. On to Olsen. That's two.
The batter, the third baseman, Wade Boggs.
2 outs, base is empty. And now up for Washington, Wade Boggs. As the Nationals are down to their final out. And it's 1-1. Just 1 strike away. And that one wrapped foul. Liner, base hit.
Well, that's his first hit in this one, so that should help him feel a little better. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a run.
And it gets by him. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Back-to-back singles. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Next pitch is popped up. Machado settles underneath it. The Colorado Rockies have advanced. They're headed to the NLCS.
You win a National League Division Series, you can breathe a little bit as the next one will stretch out to possibly 7 games. I'm sure they don't want to take it that far, but they're just going to be happy to get there. Congratulations, guys.
See me gal them drop. Queen with the locks and the crown on top. Lead of the boss, never sound on pause. If it ain't that, give me found on I gotta bust my strut. I know I gotta trust my gut. I'm looking too fly for the function. I know it's just my luck. Like dazzle, glide, hands on my sides, passionate strides. You watching the time and passing us by like cabinet stride. You're so far away, you're so far away. Don't you walk away, no, you gotta stay. Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, the stage is set for what should be a really good game one as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park, MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Miami Marlins. Hi, folks. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. On the hill and coming off a great start, Walter Johnson. What's the word on him?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again. And in this one.
7:06.
Next offering is downstairs.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Righty to the plate. And that one is in for a strike.
1 ball.
He may have pitched in a much different era, but it doesn't make Walter Johnson's 110 career shutouts any less impressive. It speaks to how overpowering he was.
And down on strikes. 1 away. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
And that one fouled off. Well, the big trade. Walter Johnson is a legend of the game, a 400-game winner, one of the first 5 members of the Hall of Fame. He bridged the gap from baseball's early days to the modern era. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 1. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Swings and misses. 1-2.
And Johnson checks off 2 boxes that very few pitchers do. A power pitcher with a sidearm delivery, deception, and velocity is a rare but a potent combination.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And Tatis able to stay alive.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
pitch misses inside, and that's ball 3.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in, wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Tatis waits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Number 2.
Well, he should get some fist bumps when he gets back into the dugout, because even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. And this is a long haul where you're trying to get that pitch count up as early as possible. So gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see what's working for this pitcher or not. But I tell you what, it's a nice job right there.
And the batter now, Chipper Jones. And that one finds its way through. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Manny Machado up to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one missing low.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball, but with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
And there's a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And now it's Joey Gallo. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Oh, if they can push one across here in the first inning, would really settle the crowd down and help take that element out of the game early.
The next pitch misses, and 1-1. Johnson, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Right-hander kicks, deals. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
The 2-1. That clips the corner.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Not close with that one. And now it's 3-2. And the righty deals. And he grounds one to the right side. Morgan picks it up onto first. And that is the third out of the inning. 2 left for Colorado, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We go to the bottom of the first, and today's starting pitcher, Aroldis Chapman.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And he deals. Joe Morgan in the box here lets that one go for a ball. At the belt and fires. And now 2-0.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Jones makes the grab, and there's one down.
Batting second.
And time now for the Marlins lineup. Their opponent on the mound today does run into some trouble finding the strike zone at times. So, Singy, I got to figure part of the plan, be patient, be selective today.
Yeah, you know coming in, regardless of, what that first inning is going to look like, you know his history. You don't want to help him out. You've got to be patient and make sure that when you attack that it's a pitch that you can do some damage with. Otherwise, just build up some traffic on the base pass, push across some easy runs, and perhaps get into some of those gap arms in the bullpen.
One down, base is empty. Liner snagged at first.
Batting third, the right fielder, Reggie Jackson.
And up next for Miami, Reggie Jackson. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional. It doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Ground ball right side to first. That is the inning. Miami down in order. We played an inning, no score. Top of the second. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. So it's game one of the LCS, and they're going to be looking to this guy for more of his success like he had in the division series.
Well, this team's got its sights set on the World Series. If they're going to get there, it's going to be because of his performance.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Stanton, a guy capable of hitting it a long way.
Oh, you can tell how comfortable he is. Look at that front foot on the line as he is close to the plate. But he can be very quick to a pitch that is down and in.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most guys are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
Really good hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
Here comes Aaron Judge. In there, and it's 0-1. He's a guy that's changed his stance over time. It's been a little more open, straight up, and now more closed.
One thing hitters will do, it's not so much about the stance, but it's what it does to the brain in terms of resetting and how they approach the pitcher.
No score here in the second. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. He's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone. Sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Jorge Alfaro at the plate. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And the inning's still alive with the pitcher's spot next.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Check on the runner. Alfaro gets back easily. Next to hit, Aroldis Chapman. First offering misses the mark. Left-hand batter waits. He was late there. Strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Next offering is in for a strike. Alfaro, the runner at first with 2 gone. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that is that. The Rockies strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Miami, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Ken Griffey Jr. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
There's a strike. Swings over the top of that one.
0-2.
Kicks and deals. Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Griffey was an instant sensation when he burst onto the major league scene back in 1989. A sweet swinging 19-year-old kid, and he got to play alongside his dad. He was a special player. Rolled over to third. Jones handles. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
And now for the Marlins, Cal Ripken Jr. And there's something you don't see very much in today's game, the pitch out. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is in for a strike.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
The pitch. And another ball. Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2. foul ball. He stays alive. And a pitch. Got him. And there's one away.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Here's the catcher, Joe Torre. To first, and he breaks for second. The tag, and he's out.
So much for their first hit right there. Good move, and he had him leaning all the way.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Machado throws to first in time. That's the third out. Inning over. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at Lone Depot Park, DJ LeMahieu to start things off.
The second baseman, DJ
Johnson back to work. And first offering is fouled off. One thing about LeMahieu, he provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
And the right-hander deals. Stays alive. And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
Here comes a pitch. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. The 2-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Next offering misses, and it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with a three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Righty to the plate. The punch out there picks up strikeout number 7.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boo. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Chipper Jones. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Top of the third, no score. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And a 1-1. And that's in for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
1-2 here. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next pitch misses inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's the 3rd out.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound. Que no se vende, siempre con los Tigers, con lo mismo de siempre. Andamos con la azul, con la roja y con la verde. Siempre gastando y eso es lo que te duele. Tengo un
Back here at the ballpark, and now Evan Longoria.
Leading off.
When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. The pitch. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's on its way. And it's gone! Home run! They're going crazy in the dugout. The Marlins on the board first. It's 1-0.
The guy's got a real hard fastball. You can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Next to hit, Don Mattingly.
Batting eighth, the first baseman, John.
First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Walter Johnson.
And here is Walter Johnson. In there for strike 1. Chapman now 1-run game. And now the count is even. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. Kicks and fires. Stays alive. Fouled off. He was late. And here it comes. 3-2 now. On the ground to the left. Fires to first on the run. He's out.
Now batting. The
Seeing
second
an
baseman,
impressive jump throw from the hole at short. Let's see what StatCast has to say.
Now he's just showing off out there. I mean, I don't know if fans realize how much arm strength you need to make that throw. This guy's got a rocket of an arm, and that was on full display right there. Just an awesome job.
Back to the top of the Miami order, and stepping in is the speedy Joe Morgan. Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him.
Boom, that wasn't even close. You know, sometimes the guy will barely miss the zone and hit someone, but right there, he completely lost the handle, and that's when it gets a little scary.
Chapman throw over. Morgan back easily. Irvin takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Morgan leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
2-0.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. And a pitch. And strike 2. Out to short, handled by Machado. That ends the inning. Miami strikes first on the solo homer. It's now 1-0.
No quiero firmar contrato, arrepentirme, quedarme con nada que van a decirme. Cuando yo cobre todo lo que quiero, cuando esté en la lista de Forbes 1-0 le siguen al 1 más.
Welcome back. Start of the 4th. Here's Manny Machado now.
Leading off for the Rockies, the shortstop, Manny Machado.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. That one not close. 1-0. Swing and a high fly. Get in on the warning track.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Joey Gallo steps to the plate. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
The 0-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Irvin throws to second, and the tying runs at second base with a double.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
1 down. Giancarlo Stanton will hit next. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Giancarlo Stanton, certainly a physical presence, and Chris, one of the more imposing guys at the plate in the entire sport.
He's a force, and I think it's scary for pitchers thinking about making a mistake to him because you know you're not going to get that baseball back. He hits the ball so hard, you don't even have to watch him swing. You can just close your eyes and listen and know exactly who it is that hit the ball.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Good contact guy, good defender. First pitch, and he just misses. Runner at second, 2 down. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, no strikes to count. There comes an 0-2 to Judge. Now 3-0. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the speedy catcher, Jorge Alfaro. First offering misses the mark. And there's a foul ball.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Junior puts the squeeze on that one, and that is the inning. 2 left for Colorado, still behind by a count of 1-0. And welcome back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Jackson.
The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Next one misses, and now 2-0. And there's a ball. Chop back up the middle. Gathers and throws to first. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Number 24. Ken Griffey.
So digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. reached on an infield single his first time. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And he deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And now the lefty got him looking. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
We'll always know Cal Ripken for the streak, but he was about so much more than that. He really changed the way we think about the shortstop position.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two outs. They say he went.
When Ripken came along, he was not in the mold of a traditional shortstop. He was a big, strong guy. His offense was just as strong as his fielding, though, and he had some pop.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss there. Yeah, even though middle infielders with power are common now, Ripken still holds the record for most homers hit by a shortstop. It might not be as unbreakable as one of his other records. Still pretty impressive, though. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Joe Torre getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. That one ran inside, almost got him. Man on second, 2 down. The other way, knocks it down. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Back-to-back base hits. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So up next, Evan Longoria. This guy has turned into a beast. First offering, and it just misses. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. Had a good eye there. Ground ball left side. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Ryan Howard.
Hitting for the Rockies. Number 6, Ryan Howard.
A wind in the pitch. That misses. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Left-hand hitter waits. Called strike right there.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Foul ball. The wind to kick the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's the first out.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. Next pitch is popped up. And there's 2 away.
Oh, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr., who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's in there for strike 1. Fernando Tatis Jr. continues to be one of the most dynamic talents in the game. That season he put together in 2021, one of the best in Padres history. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 1-2. And now 2-2.
Yeah, such a special player at a young age. He led the National League in home runs in just his 3rd season in the bigs, and he went on the injured list twice in that season.
That one misses in the dirt. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Longoria makes the catch, and that'll do it. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They still trail 1-0. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Lance Lynn. And his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and we need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
The wind of the pitch. Mattingly in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Bullpen activity starting up now. Yu Darvish up and loosening in the pen. The 1-0. Slap the other way, foul. And the righty deals. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
The 2-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
The count is 3-1.
Righty delivers. Swing, and he breaks his bat. That's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Stepping in, Walter Johnson. In the air, left field. Makes the catch, and there's 1 down.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Now it's the second baseman, Joe Morgan. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And first offering is fouled off.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Next pitch is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup. Just
in the dirt. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. 5 innings complete. It's the Marlins 1 and the Rockies nothing. Back here in Miami, top of the 6th inning. Now the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Well, it's pretty clear that he was frustrated, and even he admitted as much with his performance in their last series, but now a chance to hit the reset button.
That's one of the things he's going to have to get used to, being the superstar player in this lineup. They are going to pitch you very tough, and if you make the adjustment, you can have success. I think he'll have it in this one. Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Next offering upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Number 13, shortstop, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
And the 1-0. And Manny gets a piece. And a pitch. That misses the zone. And a count 2-1. Up the middle. And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for Colorado.
Here's Joey Gallo.
Joey Gallo.
In there, and it's 0-1. Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
And that one almost got him.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Machado at first, one gone. Foul ball there.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Here comes a pitch. Just missed.
That's a really good take.
One-run game, one out, one on. Next offering is down low. Left-hand batter waits. Out towards right center field. Junior. Long run into the gap. And it's caught for the out. The throw is wild and it gets away.
Now back, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
First offering misses the mark. That one missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
The pitch. There's a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Here's a 2-1. That one missing inside.
And he's close as he's trying to get through 6 full innings right now. He's about to throw his 100th pitch. I'd be surprised if this isn't it for him.
Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 3-2. Swing and a tapper. In plenty of time to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Marlins 1 and the Rockies nothing. Bottom of the 6th. And at the plate for Miami, Monty Irvin.
For the Marlins, the left fielder, Monte.
Lynn back to work. That's to third, and that squirts through. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And up next for Miami, Reggie Jackson. He gets a shot right here against the righty, and he is elite against right-handed pitching. The contact, the average, and delivers the slug. Man at second. And downstairs, activity in the bullpen. Chris Martin up and throwing. Runner at second, nobody out. And now 2-1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Next offering is down low, and that's ball 3. Runner leads away at second. Now front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. No outs. Runner on second. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Yeah.
Now it's the power speed combo. Ken Griffey Jr.
Okay, you asked for it. About to go north, you asked for it.
With Jr. probably one of the sweetest swings we have ever seen, and certainly as signature a swing as any player has ever had. Right-handed reliever.
That counts 21.
And a count 1-2. At the belt and fires. Stays alive. Here's a 1-2. That one lifted to left. Stanton is there. Makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 8.
Here's a big power threat. Cal Ripken Jr. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And the right-hander deals. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Alfaro puts it away, and there's 2 away.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Now here is Joe Torre.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. On the ground to third. Whips it to Gallo. And the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. They lead it 1-0. Top of inning number 7. Here is Aaron Judge. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Lee Smith appears to be warming for Don Mattingly. Adams getting loose as well. And the 0-1. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jorge Alfaro, 1 for 2.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
First pitch, not close. The tying run at the plate.
2 balls, no strikes.
And a base hit up the middle. And that puts the tying run on base.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
So now a pinch hitter, Brian Reynolds. Big spot for him here.
Number 12, Brian Reynolds.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Alfaro stands at first with 1 out. Next offering is in for a strike. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Kicks and fires. That one misses, and the count 1-2. And here it comes. In the dirt, squirts away from Torrey. The pitch. Got it. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. So the batting order turns over. Here's DJ LeMahieu for the 4th time tonight. First offering, and it just misses. Righty to the plate, and that's down and away. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Lifted in the air, right field. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that is that. So one left for Colorado, and it remains 1-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Chris Martin. It's his job to keep his team in the game.
Chris Martin.
Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
The third baseman, Evan.
And a pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. And he deals. That one fouled off. And a pitch. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. The 1-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Judge cutting across. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
So digging in, Don Mattingly.
Number 23.
In there for strike 1.
Mattingly.
The pitch. That one misses. And the count even 1-1. The pitch. There, that misses off the outside edge. And a pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that one gets down, fair ball. The throw into second. The tag out. But they do get a run. Walter Johnson, the next up for the Marlins. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And the righty deals. And it is 2-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. And that one is lifted in the air. That's a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Well, always a little boost and a bonus when you can get a productive result from the pitcher spot. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Joe Morgan digs in now. That one to first. Gallo to second. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. 8th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 2 and the Rockies nothing. Back here at Lone Depot Park. We're at the top of the 8th. And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis.
The wind and the pitch.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
The 1-0. On the ground to third. Sends it across to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chipper Jones. And that's in there for strike one.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Now the 0-1. Slapped foul. And he chases that one. 2 away.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the topspin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Manny Machado. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
Two outs.
Nope.
Just off the inside edge.
You get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Here's a 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They trail things here 2-0. Garrett Crochet takes over on the mound, and he'll do his best to keep this close.
Number 46, Garrett Crochet.
And now for the Marlins, Monty Irvin. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Here's a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. The line to kick the pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And now the lefty. Ball one there. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug. No question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. That's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Man at first, and at the plate for Miami, Reggie Jackson. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Kicks and deals. Now 1-1. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Next offering is fouled back. Next one misses. 2-2.
2-2.
And down on strikes he goes. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way. But that time, a little anxious.
Griffey Jr.
Ken Griffey Jr. the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 3. In there, and it's 0-1. Crochet over to first, and he's back safely. Irvin over at first with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike. In the air, left side. Puts the squeeze on it, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 8. Shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
Adam Ottavino getting the call to the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Cal Ripken Jr. the next up for the Marlins. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Pitch misses. 1-1. There goes Irvin. Pitch misses in. Throw, save.
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw was just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
Righty delivers. Fought off foul. That one down the line. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. No throw. And now they have runners at the corners. And here's the catcher, Joe Torre.
Hogan, the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And the first offering is not close. Movement in the bullpen. Darren O'Day preparing to come on if needed. Next offering in the dirt. 2-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. That's back there. And it's gone. This place is absolutely loving it. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 5-zip.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
And up next for Miami, Evan Longoria.
Third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
In there for strike 1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Right-hander kicks, deals. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to eat it, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Baseman, number 23, John Mattingly.
So 2 down. Don Mattingly, the next up for the Marlins. First offering misses badly for ball 1. That's inside.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
The next pitch misses, and it's 3-0. Left-hand hitter waits. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The 3-1. And he walked him.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question.
No pitcher.
I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Darren O'Day. Big deficit here, but he's still got a job to do.
Darren O'Day.
Walter Johnson, the next up for the Marlins.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Kicks and fires. Check swing. He held up. And that is ball 1. First and second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, you got to go for the strikeout here. Pitcher at the plate, attack it just like it's any other hitter.
O'Day ahead 1-2.
Ball, that's inside.
stays alive. And fouled off. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. But the Marlins get 3 on the homer. Last chance coming up for the Rockies. Welcome back. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the first baseman, Joey Gallo.
The first baseman, Joey.
And a pitch. And he takes a strike. Miami's bullpen with some action. Trevor Hoffman appears to be getting loose. McHugh warming up as well. Hard hit, left field, base hit. And it kicks off the base of the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. Oh, he throws it away. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. First offering misses the mark.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Oh, and that deflects off his glove. Fires over to first. Now one gone in the 9th.
The center fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Walter Johnson is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So they bring on the veteran, Trevor Hoffman, and he'll be dealing with a runner on third.
Trevor Hoffman.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. And he swings and misses, and it's nothing in one.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Right-handed reliever. Just missed. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away now.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Next for Colorado, Jorge Alfaro. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And the 1-0 misses low. Gallo at third with 2 away. Next pitch misses outside. And that's ball 3. And he deals. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
But Black bringing on a pinch hitter, J.D. Martinez. 2-out opportunity for him with runners on the corners. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. At the belt and fires.
2 balls, no strikes.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
2-0. Bounce to the left side. Throw to first is in time, and that'll do it. The Marlins claim game 1 here at home.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout. I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Rockies, no runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
my mini-me. Anything I want, I can afford. Listen. Never hustle backwards, always forward. Progression. I can multitask, always on the grind. I can walk and chew gum at the same time. I ain't on hiatus, I ain't missing in action. I'm the center of attention, the main attraction. When I enter the turf, when I pull up, people gather around me like an ice cream truck. People always ask me what I do for a living. I wear many hats, I'm something like Liz. I love Liz. She got her like a field goal pop, softer than the King Hawaiian roll. Big subwoofer in the back, like what's up, blow the windows out the frame. This party wanna pull up. Big subwoofer in the back, like what's up, blow the windows out the frame. This party wanna pull up. Big subwoofer in the back, like what's up, blow the windows out the frame. This party wanna pull up. Big subwoofer in the back, like what's up, blow the windows out the frame. This party wanna pull up.
Big subwoofer bouncing like a trampoline. Glass shake when I roll past the scene. Candy apple paint dripping classic green. Everybody eating, you can ask the team. Fast and mean, speakers bumping, tags is clean. Keep me something on bad to poke on. Bass hit like an earthquake. Just hold on, I hit the block and roll on.
Got like 218s. Her favorite Too Short song is In Those Jeans. Shake it, baby, if you like this song. Do it, dance every time they turn it on. It's got more bass than baseball. She down on it. I gotta give her what she want. Turn it up loud and let that bump. Everybody love the fun. Slumping in the trunk. You in the back seat, wishing you was in the front. She said something, asked me if I heard. I can't hear one word.
Big subwoofer in the back, like what's up, blow the windows out the frame. This party wanna pull up. Big subwoofer in the back, like what's up, blow the windows out the frame. This party wanna pull up. Big subwoofer in the back, like what's up, blow the windows out the frame. This party wanna pull up. Big subwoofer in the back, like what's up, blow the windows out the frame. This party wanna pull up. Big subwoofer, big cooker, rooftop looker, looked out and saw TJ Hooker, jumped off the roof like Superfly Snooker. You know me, I'm up like a booger. Then I treat the like some dice and I shook her. I heard this youngin' screaming like a yelling that they coming. We ain't running. It's a new day, still got that. If these wanna take it back to 88, turn the music down before we lock in horns. Keep the party going. It's a false alarm. Big subwoofer in the back, like what's up, blow the windows out the frame. This party wanna pull up. Big subwoofer in the back, like what's up, blow the windows out the frame. This party wanna pull up. Big subwoofer in the back, like what's up, blow the windows out the frame. This party wanna pull up. Big subwoofer in the back, like what's up, blow the windows out the frame. This party wanna pull up. Big sub. Big sub. God don't like ugly, I ain't one to judge. Whole lot of gold, Cupid with a ton. Say I kept it solid when it's all said and done. All I know is keep going, run, better run. Mama told me never fold, run, better run. Like Jenny told Forrest Gump, run, better run. The race for freedom ain't won, run, better run. Had to make it out the red clay, run, better run. West side of Atlanta, yeah, that's where I'm from. Outside, our hands on like a glove.
my gel on my. Thinking the same, but ain't banking the same. I put some brand new my gel on my. Thinking the same, but ain't banking the same. I put a brand new Flores on her wrist. I bought that the new Pranny Brain Jane. This a bigger boat, we ain't sinking the same. This PJ, we're not on the same plane. Yeah, on the yellow diamonds like the sun. And I keep it one-on-one. Run. Trapping out of mama's son. With the drums. Now, too fun. I keep it on the tightrope. On the VJ with no night clothes. We just had why it's tight though. Why it's tight? I signed the check like a typo. Rescue the trenches, all of the kiddies. We gon' escape on a yacht boat. We gaining weight like Big Pun, run. Installing it in my son, run. Green interior line, run. Dr. Mark boots when I come, run.
All I know is keep going, run, better run. Mama told me never fold, run, better run. Like Jenny told Forrest Gump, run, better run. The race to freedom ain't won, run, better run. It's for the one that never won. Hurt feeling going on. Beat the heart like a drum. Run, better run. Run, better run. Run, better run.
just another day out in Atlanta. It's your wicked daddy back. One half of the mighty Yoda player, list the Cadillac. Boys riding through your city, if you with me, bring it back. I'ma stay styling, wildin', providing, my sticking to the back. See right here we doing laps. Why somebody feeling trapped? Never hating, just graduating. I've been down through the cap, no cap. Do the dash and through the map, I've been around the world and you're true to that. Now who is that? D-I-G-Y, first generation diva. I be designated, P-Wade, MP, and use up me. Canary yellow diamond in the pinky ring. I kiss it, keep it so exquisite, bro, official. We on the mission, we the tissue. You the toilet paper, gone and flush it. Told the baddest man to hit the hand, I had to go and touch it. Yeah, rolling through the city, got the radio thumping, just ran up another bag. Don't nobody tell me nothing, how you love that. Tell me how you love that. Traffic got me swerving all the lanes, steady dodging all the static. How you love that? Yeah, tell me how you love that.
One time for the money, two times for the figure, three times for the bitty standing front. I like money. Fred Creek clothes, I can speed down, did it still testing with home. Put that on me, first name Michael. Ass is a trash, but I ain't a like. And really being honest means you can take it higher. Dance is a trash and your head ain't fight. Boss bigger, mean money, go get a self-figure. Been still in the hood with the drum, but the paper all come from the pad and the pencil. And the house been paid off and on 20 run. Like pimping in the Lincoln Continental. Say my name right, Michael Rum.
City got the radio thumping, just ran up another bag. Ain't nobody tell me nothing, how you love that. Tell me how you love that. Feel good to be a player, baby. Catch me off the traffic, got me swerving all the lanes, steady dodging all the static. How you love that? Yeah, tell me how you love that. Yeah. Soon as we step out the door, y'all know what time it is. You know what I'm talking about? From the tennis shoes or the hard bottoms all the way up to the cap. And we don't even be capping. You feel it? Daddy Fat Sacks, man. Sleepy Brown. It's a Dungeon family affair. Broadcasting live from Stank on you. The place where all the funky things come from. You know what I'm talking about? Are you having a good time? You know what we're doing over here, man. You feel it? We're gonna hit the summer from the back. Yeah.
When they try to move in, you know what you must do, right? Coming out the room whether the sun or the moon, it is safe to assume that we've been well groomed in the village of platoon. Drums sickle out the boom until you get doomed. Here's a demonstration show, put the arrow to the bow, strategy to the bone, victory, see it glow, and we take the winner lap around the river and we back. Only God allow that. We done show off with the mask that's now worn. Devil man look around, say it's war torn. What do you know about the secrets bestowed and the stories we told? We done action, spiritual or physical, closer to the mystical. Ancestor visit you, whisper in your ear, and you can hear clear, we're moving out when the moon shine, and lay out in the sunshine. More time, well it's now slide. Escape the rule, we the jewel, we the see how women are the big boss, and the men see they keep course. Quick baby, moving, slick target, grooving.
Africa, Africa, we about to blow like a harmonica. We about to show you that everything you stole is living and breathing and coming right back at you. Listen, everything's circular, beginning with end of us. I can tell by the look in your face when you look in our eyes that you really just scared of us. The new breed coming down that mountain. We ain't afraid of no tin. All that slave thing, no. Hey, this ain't Hollywood, this ain't a movie, ain't called in cut. We cutting up the whole system, so if you ain't with us, then you better run. Back off, with the coffin, lick off a shot. We the new breed and we really don't care. We stop and take off and commit the block. We the new breed, we the new breed.
My melanin glowing for the world to see. Your insecurities not concerning me. I mean, God is a woman, that's my firm belief. And they wanna burn it down to the third degree. Grab a hold of the locks and insert the key. How many leaders does it take to be free? Don't wanna be Jack trying to get out the box. Should be stuck in there if you don't know how much it's all costs. Whoa, many layers
from the moment or the city where I come from. Right now I'm feeling like a stranger. Don't recognize the voice inside my head, 'cause I'm running from a past life. I wanna live, I wanna live, I wanna live, I wanna live this life instead. Let's make it right here in this life. After all we've been through, there's nothing left to lose. I'm sick of running from a past life. I don't care about the next one. And I'm running from the moment. Or the city where I come from. I'm feeling like a stranger. Don't recognize the voice inside my head. I'm running from a past life. I wanna live, I wanna live, I wanna live, I wanna live this life instead. I wanna live this life instead. I wanna live this life instead. I wanna live this life. Sick of running from a past life. Sick of running from a past life.
Bouncing mystic, realistic, and simplistic. Spirits visit, how we live it. It's intrinsic, kiss me, kissed it. It's smeared like lipstick, colorful on our souls. A mouthful of gold or a drummer's roll. Stories get told about us. That's why things so blah without us. Wherever we are, you can feel the prowess. Whenever we move, yo, we turn the style up. I'ma just give black powers flowers, whether in the projects or the palace. Even when the pale horse tried to gallop and stir it up, we kept the balance. We moved in silence, we moved the loudest. Ancestors in my dreams, they moved the wildest. They prayed about us, praised and shouted. Picture this country being brave without us. A slave's nostalgia, moved through the woods with vigor. When we got free, the world moved with us. Now they wanna change their bodies, go figure. Used to call us, now they wanna be. We the rivers that move through the jungle, yo. When we move, we make the world wonderful.
The whole world following on that. When we move, the whole world following on that.
And who can move like this? Let me see what I can do right quick. My people were made in who's like this. Boy fly, they never flew like this. Pitch black butterfly from the other side. Somebody's style was lost, it wasn't mine. I'm in a small demographic of real ones dealing with all things classic. King's fabric, linen and silk. From the home of the solid gold, honey and milk. The ones who built it from the mud, soil, the sand, the black man. The world in the skin of his hand. Popped at a sock when I shine beyond Stella. Fella, Kwame and Crummer. Mandela, leader, truth teller. The ink well dweller. My pen signs a New York Times bestseller. When I move, y'all move in my wake. Energy, I generate. How to never move weak, I demonstrate. Celebrating my peace when I innovate. For my dons and divas, weighing odds and evens. To the non-believers, vagabonds and heathens, achievers. We ain't satisfied with dreaming. Long as I'm still breathing, watch how I move.